You okay? You want to head up? Took too long to walk, I think. Oh, man. Anyway, hello. I'm putting an earbud away. Hold on. Hello. I am here. I wasn't on yesterday. My bad. Anyway, I want to do a Heartfelt Message Part 2, which is finally out. Thankfully, I did do a Heartfelt Message Part 1 late enough, so it wasn't as big a wait for me as it was for other people, because I'm pretty sure a Heartfelt Message Part 1 was just a thing since launch, right? So, you know, it's not gonna... it's like, damn, how are people still gonna be interested? Or whatever, I don't know. Anyway, I want to do part 2 because I really want to see where it goes from there, right? So yeah, that's what we'll do. Hopefully I charge my controller. Or hopefully it has enough charge. And then after that, I don't know what I'll do after. I know there's a new patch for Genshin. I'm kind of like... eh. About doing the story quest right now. I'll do it. I will do it so I can get those rewards, but I'm not eager to do it for Genshin. One thing is that I hate listening to Paimon. I don't get why the internal voice for Traveler isn't voiced. I feel like that's just a thing that should be a thing, especially when other gacha pro tags have their thoughts voiced. Why? So yeah, there's also this endless event, so I might do this endless event after. Want me to do that fucking other button? I need to do that on my own time. The golden ring. That is not what I'm looking for. Heartfelt Message Part 2. Hello! My granddaughter seems up for an outing today. I'm wondering if you come along. What'd you say? I'm free. That's great. Alright then, could you come to Inokashira Park? Up for an outing. That's good. I arrived at the spot where Chizuko and I agreed to meet. There she is. Gosh.
Oh yeah. あんたの方が早かったみたいだね。
Man, the fact that she was a synergy this whole time, or is going to be a synergy. Because, oh man, I remember seeing her, I was like, God, man. Like, when she jumped, I was like, oh, fuck. Is she dead? Because there was no news on whether she died or not. Just, you know, you just saw her jump. She's alive, so that's good.
この子がばあちゃんの知り合いで、ばあちゃんにアドバイスをくれた子だよ。
She looks listless. Or, I don't know, too long. Oh, jeez. It's nice to meet you. I don't know, man. Hiyo. Mr. Shadow. The Hedgehog. God, dude, oh, that's... Going house. Goods. Going goods. How about you? Actually, one thing I will say, it might be hard to notice because of the camera quality, but my eyes been bugging me here because it's been dry here. A male. Oh no! Oh no! I hate men. I assume it's a trauma thing, so probably whoever did this to her, because it sounds like her desires were taken away. But maybe we're getting to the root of the issue.
ばあちゃんも一人だと緊張しちゃってね。誰かに一緒にいてほしくて。彼はすごくいい子だよ。
Doing okay, just
こん
hanging
な
out.
ババアの
That's
相談
nice.
にも乗ってくれるし、
Nice and chill.
マナカと年も近いし、きっといい友達にもなれると思うんだ。
Jeez. I just don't want to provoke any trauma, right? Really is great. Do I? It doesn't matter at the end of the day. It's a side thing that'll end the same way. But still, I guess don't worry, it'll be okay. Please use my protect powers. Okay, let's just start.
その長マナカ
Provoke the trauma. There's just an option that's highlighted in red.
よろしくお願いします。
That's a stab. Okay, doesn't look as I shouldn't be surprised, but she still seems wary of me. Yeah. You okay?
ばあちゃん
I
ね、
mean, that's a stupid question to ask.
マナカに元気を出してもらいたくて、彼に相談したんだ。
Yeah, it's been God. This is fucked up because the part. Okay, this is, as far as I know, divided into at least 2 parts, right? Part 1 released on the launch of the game, so over 6 months ago, coming close to a year. It takes almost a year to get part 2 to this whole side quest.
そうしたら、マナカも大好きな音楽を聴くのはどうかって言ってもらって。
And she's the person who, not Chizuko, but Monica was the one who jumped off a building at the start of the game. And you see her, it's like, oh, this person has a portrait. That's neat. And then jumps, it's like, oh, fuck.
とはいえ、
So
ま
you don't know
だ
if she's
人
dead
が
or
多い
not.
ところは怖いだろ。
Clearly not dead.
ここでばあちゃんが演奏しようと思って。聞いてくれるかい、マナカ。
I can't imagine waiting for this in CN. Because I think it's accelerated. Did you play Strikers? Yeah, I beat Strikers.
それじゃ。
I did play and beat it. I played everyone enough to get all of their, like, manually. I played everyone enough manually to get their all their bonus combo things. How did you like it? I got it recently. Okay. Ooh. One. The music. Mwah, chef's kiss. That's not a surprise though. It's Persona. Like, if the music's gonna be great. But there's kind of like a there's a song that is, it's like a Life Will Change, but it's its own flavor, of course. Imagine it's like, yeah, the music fucking sucks. I don't know, they fucking ruined it. Last surprise, they got some. They decided to get rid of Lynn and replaced her with fucking Danny DeVito as the vocalist. But I really enjoyed it. One is, I am quite a fan of the Warriors style of gameplay, which I mean like Dynasty Warriors, Samurai Warriors, Fire Emblem Warriors, Hyrule Warriors to a lesser extent, because the dialogue is all just like, huh, cha, like, so you have to read the text in the battle. But for Persona 5 Strikers, I remember hearing that initially when they were making Persona 5, they did want to make it a real-time combat game. So I think Strikers is kind of their, like, this is kind of what it would have looked like in that regard. So I really enjoyed the game when I played it. you have like the whole 4 squad set up, but you get to kind of like switch people mid battle if you want to, and it's really fun. They have like all out attacks and everything, and they implement it into the real-time combat in a way that it still feels like a Persona game in many regards. And I don't know if you have this problem, but Persona 5, I don't know what, let me rephrase. I don't know what system you're playing it on, but I do know that for Persona 5 Strikers, it is 60 FPS on PS4. Because one thing that annoyed me about Persona 5 Royal, is that before there was a PC release, those games were Switch. Okay, so you're going to be on 30 FPS. Never mind. Because what I was about to say is that like the base piece Persona 5 and Persona 5 Royal on PS4, even though the PS4 is quite capable, Switch 2. You might be able to do it then. Okay. But I'll finish my thought. But on PS4, Persona 5 and Persona 5 Royal were locked to 30 FPS, even though I think the PS4 could have handled it. They locked it to 30 FPS, so there was that. Still enjoyed the hell out of the game, of course, but But anyway, with Persona 5 Strikers, even though, there's like weaknesses and whatever the heck, it's one thing that's really fun about the game is that outside of the actual combat in the game, you can pick who's on field, right? I'm pretty sure Joker has to be on field regardless, but since you can pick who's on field, you can run around as, like Skull or Panther or whoever. Obviously, I ran around as Queen quite a lot, but you get to pick who you run around as, and then like, I think the game does pretty good at making you want to at least experiment with the playstyles of each character and see which one you like the most or whatever. And even then, you could just kind of pick your top 4. That's cool. Yeah, I really liked it. And also, it's like, and there's enough of the Persona stuff that makes it like, oh, this feels like a Persona. Is Sumire playable? Unfortunately, Royal characters are not playable in it. The game was kind of released around the same time frame as Royal, so they never really there's no direct references to Royal, nor do you get to see Sumire. So like, I think that's the part that's like pretty sad, because like, oh man, it would have been fun to play as her, because she would have just been the crit god, right? Damn. Yeah. And same thing with like playing Akechi. You're not going to be able to play him, so I'm just ripping that band-aid off. Now there are some new characters that are exclusive to Strikers that are playable. I'm not going to say who. I'm pretty sure you can surmise who it is that once you play the game enough. You're like, oh, okay, well, I know who that's going to be. So there's that. And then also, one thing I'll say is, can't play the dead guy? Damn it, yeah. Unfortunately, the evoker had an actual bullet in it when he used it. No, what the fuck do I say? Okay. Anyway, God, I lost thought. What was I saying? Hold on. I'll get there. Fun game. Oh yeah, an understandable mistake. Yes, those damn evokers, man. I always have an evoker and a gun side by side, and it's like a 50-50 guess as to which one is actually the gun or not. And anyway, one thing is the game it has a day system a la Persona 5 or any other Persona game, but it's not as... No, not as. It doesn't have any of the constraints as a Persona game, in the sense of, like, let's say you enter a palace, then that's your day gone, right? You can enter a palace and then leave and then re-enter, and it'll still be the same day. I did not know that going into the game. So when I did the first palace as if I were playing, actual Persona 5, where I'm trying to like get as far as I can, and I did get like I did get to the farthest point in that palace, but it was like it made it a lot more challenging, but it's a challenge that you can avoid altogether if you wanted to. If you feel like man, I'm really low on health, I'll just find the next safe room. Okay, I'm at the safe room, I'll leave and then enter back in, and then you're full health, full SP. Interesting. Yeah, so it does in a sense trivialize stuff. I think I'm trying to think if I took advantage of that aspect of the game. I can't remember if I did or not. But I do think if you want to like, it's up to you what you do at the end of the day. But if you want to like, quote unquote, if you want to make it harder for yourself and make it more challenging, you could do it that way. Boy, do I love abusing unintentional cans. Yeah. So you can do that. I do actually. Wait, I did kind of abuse. There was this one. I think there was this one mission I abused the fuck out of, where I just spammed the fuck out of this one, like, because you get side missions you can do, but I think some side missions you are allowed to repeat. So I just repeated this one that just gave me a shit ton of XP. Did that over and over and over and over and over. So that's the one thing I did. So I did abuse it a bit. The retry button in Metaphor is the only reason I still haven't finished the game. I need to play Metaphor. I bought the game on the winter sale. I still haven't played it. I would like to play it. In terms of order, I'd like to play Metaphor, and then I'd like to play Expedition, because I do enjoy those types of games. So at some point I would like to play them, but I also want to upgrade my PC so that I can actually run it well and not, at like the frame rate that I have Wuthering Waves at sometimes, where it's just like choppy and doesn't run that well. So I think that's one thing. But yeah, I really enjoyed Persona 5 Strikers. I do know there's also this one mechanic you can abuse for Persona Fusion, where you can fuse into this, like, you can do, there's like a cyclical loop you can do, and then the stats carry over a bit more for XP, I think, after you've maxed out some certain, like, I don't want to say confidence stuff, but the equivalent of that. I tried to min-max basically every bat. Ah, I see. So it's just like the perfectionist in you. Okay, I get that. It's like, okay, I won, but can I win better? Okay, I see it though. Yeah. I get that. It's like the same as how, for me, I'll generally get a shit ton of items, and then I'll never use them. Even if I'm on the final battle, I will never use them. In Tales of Games, it makes sense because there's a grade system, and if you don't use items, you get a lot more grade out of it, but still, I must steal every items and win without taking damage for the increased rewards. Oh, man. One day you'll get the, like, full min-maxed victory for the playthrough, and then you'll be like, yes, I did it. Okay, let's see. Oh, she's gonna play music for her. I need to alternate between talking and then playing. Expedition 33 is pretty good. Yeah, I'd like to play it. It seems like it definitely seems up my alley. She's cosplaying couldn't be called good even by charitable standards. That's why she uses it in her all-out attack finish. Still, though, she really does seem to care a lot about Manaka. Wait, how did she say it? Well, I'll let her talk. Or I'll let her sigh. Manaka. Manaka? Monica?
マナか
Manaka.
です。
Okay, wait. She's gonna say it in one.
マナカ
Manaka. Okay. I hate Unreal Engine, so that made it worse for me. Plus, I just have a bunch of gripes with the game. I'll see what the gripes are when I play it myself. I think I want to go into that game as blind as possible. I like to go into games blind to some extent. There are some exceptions in terms of games that I've watched a lot of stuff surrounding it, like RE9. So, there's that. I know a lot about that game. But, yeah. I don't know, I'm bad with horror games, though. If I ever did play RE9, I think I'd want to play RE2 Remake. I want to play all the Leon stuff that I haven't played yet, or beaten. I want to play RE2 Remake. I want to play RE4, the original version. I want to play RE4 Remake. And then I'd want to play RE9. Overall, it can be pretty fun. That's good. That's good. Overall, it could be pretty fun. Game of the Year 2025.
久しぶりだとうまくいかないもんだね。マナカ、あんたもすまなか。
Especially since they give a lot of freedom of build. Ooh. I hope. Yeah, I do like. Oh man, I remember when I played Fire Emblem Engage, and I figured out a build for my favorite character into the game that was actually so good, and I was like, just murdering people left and right with her. She was an unkillable dodge tank after that. It was great. So I hope I can find something like that. Game of the Year was a bit much, but I don't think it had any competition. Yeah, a lot of the competition the game had was like, it was just, it didn't seem like any could really measure up to Expedition 33. Now, if you were, I'm biased because I've beaten the game multiple times, but if you were to put Baldur's Gate 3 against Expedition 33, I haven't played Expedition 33 yet, so there's obviously a bias there, but I think, I don't know anything about Expedition 33, but I think it would be closer. I'll say that much. I need to play the game myself and be like, oh, she enjoyed it. Yes.
おばあちゃん、ほんと下手っぴ。
What the hell are their standards?
昔はもっと上手に吹けてたのに。
After Astrobot, I don't really care about the game. I don't know why Astrobot won. I don't get it. I never played the fucking game, but I feel like there was a game on there that I felt deserved it more. Also that fucking, oh god. The High Guard reveal at the end of the last Game Awards. And that... I don't know if that directly contributed to killing the game, but I feel like it had a percentage in that.
ごめん、笑っちゃダメだって分かってるけど、余計に面白い。
Oh, Wukong! Yeah, I felt like a lot of people loved Wukong. Yeah, Wukong. That was the game that probably should have won there. I've never played either game, so maybe I should.
仕方ないだろう。最近全然吹いちゃなかったんだから。
Oh my god. Okay, one thing I will mention that pissed me off about the Game Awards, because I think the Game Awards, for me now is like, oh, what trailers are gonna show at the Game Awards? Like, what am I gonna see that's like, oh shit, this is gonna be great? Metaphor for me. I haven't played Wukong or Metaphor, but I don't know. I don't have any valid points to make, I guess, for what should win, but I don't think it should have been Astrobot. That's all I'll say on that. But oh, right, last Game Awards. One thing that pissed me off about it, the best video game adaptation for, like, you know, movie or show that was adapted to from a video game Why the fuck was Sonic 3 not on there? You kidding me? I think Sonic 3 should have been on there, and I think it should have won. It should have. It wasn't on the year prior. So what the fuck? You're telling me Last of Us Season 2, which a lot of people tuned out of after a certain episode, is the best? The fuck? Oh my god. So dumb. So dumb.
それにしたって指すごく震えてるし運針忘れてるし
Yeah, I need to play Metaphor at some point. I really do want to play it. Maybe it's the boost. Yeah, sure.
あんたまでたくもそういうなら二人ともやってみろってんだい
Excuse me.
でもおばあちゃんの演奏よかったよねえもう一曲やって
So she's enjoying herself. I'm assuming a man was some form of menace or shadow that fucked with Monica's life and caused her to want to commit suicide.
仕方ないね
Took her desires.
でも
She seems to
笑う
be
んじゃ
getting
ないよ
some life in her bag though, so that's good. I know she'll be getting a synergy, so that's one thing that's like, okay, that's... She's not gonna die.
少し疲れたね私ちょっと飲み物でも買いに行ってくるよ
Thank you. Oh wait, it's just me and her. Oh, this is awkward. Random thought. I'm tempted to go to Burger King and get a Whopper Wednesday meal. But it's really late. The main thing I'd want to do is, like, save the burger and decide, and then just get a drink. That's kind of where I'm at, but I think I'm fine with just water. Just...
さっきはそのすみませんでしたあんな態度取ってしまって
God, that portrait, man, fuck. Man, like, it's fair for her to act that way, in the sense that, like, you know, knowing what happened to you prior, obviously there's gonna be some, like, thing there. It's nice of her to apologize, but it didn't bother me, yeah.
ありがとうございますおばあちゃんからその私のこと聞いてるんですよねそういうのもあって知らない人特に男の人が怖くてごめんなさい
What sucks about this game is that they are just gonna constantly release more synergy after synergy after synergy, that it's hard to lock in on who I want to be like, okay, this is this soulmate. Like, because this is the game, because usually I go by whoever's part of the squad is usually gonna be one of the main candidates. I don't usually go outside of that. Like, Persona 5, Makoto Nijima, easy. Persona 3 Reload, I ended up picking Yukari. That one was tough. That one was tough. I just want to play Snowbreak. Why did they have to take it down right when I started playing again? According to what I read, like... people going to bat, or some toxic fans is what I've heard. That's all I know. So there's people to blame for it. It's a big shame though.
でも
I
今一緒におばあちゃんの演奏を聴いてるのを見て
she felt comfortable. I feel like personally, regardless of how good or bad it is, I think I know why. It's just annoying. Yeah, it's just like it's such a stupid reason. I think games or any creative outlet should more or less. Now, obviously, there's a line that I have here, but for the most part, in a general sense, I think games should be allowed to just express whatever their creative vision is. Games, movies, books, whatever, and and just put it out there the way they want to, and not have to censor themselves for whatever reason. That's how I feel about it in terms of just stuff like that in general, because I think even games like, okay, I'll give an example. Danganronpa. That is a game series I will not touch with a 15-foot pole. Back in high school, I remember watching one of my brothers play it, and I saw the first chapter, and I could not sleep for the rest of the night, and that game, fucked me up, and gave me, it didn't give me it might have given me nightmares, but it gave me a few sleepless nights from it. But I don't think how I felt about the game should be like, oh, now you gotta sanitize the fuck out of Danganronpa, no more killing, yada yada. Unfortunately for the Chinese games, we cannot have what we want. Yeah, it's a huge shame, because I think Snowbreak was able to get by because there was kind of like a mutual agreement that hey, we won't talk about what's in the game, and then we're good. And then some people decided to break said agreement, and that's what happens. And it's it makes a scary precedent. Danganronpa 1 or 2 are great, but I understand that. Plus Tribe 9. Yeah, is Tribe 9 that gacha game? That might be I think it got EOS, right? But yeah, yeah, I never played. I generally stay away from those games because okay, I stay away from playing those games, but it's I don't know, watching a car crash or train crash in slow motion. Sometimes I just end up searching up the stuff in the games for the executions, which I really should stop doing that. It fucks me up every single time. There's some executions that are stupid and goofy and just make no sense that I can't even it doesn't even do anything, but a lot of them are fucked up, so I need to avoid them as much as I don't know, yeah. But I'm not I just oh, I won't play Danganronpa, that's it. I'm not gonna go and be take down Danganronpa. Fuck you, Spike Chunsoft, you fucking assholes. You fucking made this stuff and it gave me nightmares and it ruined my life. Obviously, I'm exaggerating with the last part. Yeah. And also, those games in general follow, the age rating. M for mature, T for teen, and then they'll list what's makes it constitute that rating, right? So it's I don't know. I find it annoying when people just try to shut down a game for those reasons. When they're trying even if the game is, let's be real, even if the game is appealing to, sexualizing their content or make, gooner baiting or whatever you want to call it, I don't care in the sense of I'm fine with them doing that. If that's what they want to do, that's what they want to do. It's up to me, or it's up to the customer or game player to decide whether they want to play the game or not, right? And they are also free to express their opinion. But I think openly trying to brigade and take it down because you don't like the content that isn't is where I have a problem in general. I just want to experience what the developers wanted to make. Yeah, exactly. And then you like seeing the developers have to change what they make because of these circumstances, and this includes playing Arcadia, because you know the rumor mill has kind of said that there was an original direction that they wanted to go with the fourth planet, and we don't get to see it because, you know, circumstances outside of our control that they have to change things. Like when I really just wanted to see what they wanted to make, plain and simple. But when stuff gets changed unnecessarily, it ruins the experience for me. Even little stuff like Nicole Nurse. Yeah, it's stuff like that. God, I hope you don't play League of Legends. Yeah. So it's just stuff like that really, and that annoys me. I don't really talk about it often because I don't know. I don't really talk about... Well, actually, no. I talk about it when it comes to Honkai games I play. But, I'm aware enough about this number of stuff. And I consider myself a guy who's, I feel like I'm pretty, like, trapped in my man cave, as it were, in the sense of, like, I live under a rock. And a lot of this stuff, like, movies or whatever that come out, I don't watch them. I don't watch those, like, the new shows that come out. I'm pretty stuck in my ways in that regard. And like, I do want to experience playing new stuff at some point. All my interest in playing Arcadia died when I heard the direction was changed. Yeah, that really, really soured it for me. And again, like, this is a weird thing where I understand why they changed it, but it just annoys the fuck out of me that it is, like, it feels so fucking petty. And the reason why they felt like they had to make the change. Like, oh, goddamn. Like, you could still, there's some aspects of it, like, they kept it, but overall, it's definitely just, like, changed to a degree where it's like, oh man, I really wonder. I still enjoy playing Arcadia, admittedly, because I think pacing-wise, they've definitely improved from Euphorius, and kind of, I don't know. I think the setting of the Supplicants game is fun. Definitely very Fate-styled. So yeah, anyway, I think I've covered my thoughts on that, so yeah. That's it on that. Anyway. Yeah, that's right. I'm a good person. Yep, it's me. I feel like people who say they're a good person generally aren't a good person. You know what I mean? If you say that about yourself. I'm trying to think if there's anyone I've met who said they were a good person and turned out to actually be a good person. Yeah, I can't think of anybody. The general vibe obviously wasn't changed, but knowing they had to change the story and certain details made me lose interest, which is fair, you know? I'm sticking with it, partly because, like, I think I still hold Honkai Star Rail near and dear to my heart, because I like... There was enough good that they did, especially early on, that I really, really enjoyed the game for it. The game has its flaws, of course. Main thing was Euphorius pacing issues. I don't want to go into that because I think I've went into that before. But I think right now it seems like pacing wise they're getting better. Because I think that's one thing, is like pacing. Pace it well. That's it. Oh yeah. One thing. You weren't there for it, but you remember how you saw Nihilux was an IPC employee, you're like, I don't give a fuck anymore. She was fucking she was pretending to be one. She snuck in, pretended to be an IPC employee, and just stole the tour. And there was some other guy that was supposed to do the tour for us, and she's actually just some like deadbeat manga artist. I lost my interest back during Penacony and never really came back. Okay, W Nihilux. For me, Penacony is my favorite planet. My main issues with Penacony was how it ended in terms of the very, very end with the Firefly Jade patch. Which I guess got rectified with the Dahlia, but I felt it was like... I wasn't a big fan of that. Other thing is, like, I would have liked to... again, the Dahlia patch rectifies a lot of it, which... but another thing was, like, seeing how Argenti saved Aventurine. Like, I would have liked to see that back then. But anyway, whatever. Those were kind of my problems. But again, finality patch or whatever the fuck. Start of the last planet made me uninstall Until Casters, and I just kept playing. I like Amphorius for the Greek epic and the whole like mythology of gods, like because I do enjoy like the mythologies with like either Norse, Greek, or Chinese, or any mythology for the most part, right? Like I like seeing those things in play, like, you know, like the Greek gods, like, because I think Amphorius draws a lot from Greece in particular. Yeah, the concept is cool. The concept is cool. It's just like they needed to pace it better. I think there was a way to pace it that would have been like really good. For me, I think I have a pretty high tolerance in terms of being patient for slow burns, which I don't expect everyone else to have. But yeah, it's just so slow. That's the main problem. I think the slowest patch of Amphorius... Oh my god, I'm going into it. I even don't... Oh, whatever. I'll say it. The slowest patch of Amphorius to me is patch 3.2, the Casterus and Exagerus patch. That one, I think, is the fucking slowest patch of them all. Like, hands down. And then it picks up after 3.2 in terms of pace. I think 3.3, once it gets going, it gets going. 3.4, a bit slow at the start, but then, like, it kind of... Oh, damn. With all the, like, revelations regarding Fine and everything. The first patch was just so boring, I couldn't put up with it anymore, which is fair. Yeah, I think it was like how 3.0 was slow, 3.0 was a bit better paced, 3.2 was really slow, 3.3 was better. Like 3.3, I think, probably the best pacing. And then by 3.4, I think, for me, this is only anecdotal, so 3.4 I felt was a... Oh yeah, spoiler alert, I guess, for anyone who wants to play Star Rail. 3.4 I felt like was... Like, by that point, I was already just engaged in the whole setting of it all, so I had a lot... I was like, I just wanted to learn more. Hi, Jace. True Wing. Hello. Watch me talk about Star Rail while I'm playing Persona. 3.5. 3.5 I thought was really good too. Alright, no. I thought it was good except for the part where Lygus just kept yapping and yapping and yapping and yapping and yapping and yapping while you were playing. I haven't played Star Rail, by the way. My bad. Okay. I'll keep it vague going. Because I don't care for that game. Okay, well, fair enough then. But 3.5, I didn't care for how much the one villain yapped in your ear too much. I feel like you kind of got the point across after the first few times he talked to you. It should have cut it down. Good. 3.6 I enjoyed except for the boss fight. The boss fight was random as hell. And the 3.7 I liked a lot too. Or 3.7 I liked a lot. Definitely ended on a note that made me sad, but yeah. Okay, back to this. Why did you do it? Why did you try to kill yourself? Mind if I ask about what happened? Is Asheville's patch still going? It's still going, but, this Friday, I think, is already the... Bro. This Friday, I think, is already the live stream for the next patch. So, I think it'll be, like... The patch is gonna finish up real soon. I know it's a shorter patch. So, the next patch for the anniversary is coming up. It's okay if you don't want to say. Yeah.
大丈夫です。あなたになら
Only 4 weeks, I think. Yeah.
話しても平気だと思いますから。歌ってみた動画って知ってますか？
Also, I did complete Palace 3, so I caught up. Nice. Just in time for Chapter 4. I've completed Chapter 3. I haven't fully explored the last bit of Palace 3, which I'll probably do my... And I'm in super levels. Nice, 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 nice. How do I feel? Okay. It depends on the cover being made, obviously. I generally enjoy those, so yeah, I love those.
私2年くらい前に歌ってみた動画を投稿してたんです。もともと歌うことが好きで、なんとなく自分でもやってみたいって思って投稿して。
Was it over hate comments in general or just a particular person?
最初は再生数全然だったんですけど、ある日アーティスト本人がコメントをくれて。
I installed P5X. Who's on banner right now? The current one is Turbo, the newest one. Violet / Kasumi Yoshizawa. I'm just using Kasumi as the name because that's innocuous. Is also still on, I think, for maybe like 1 more week, probably less than. And then I guess Cherish is being reran. Yeah.
この動画いいね程度のものだったけど。
So if you want Violet,
それを機にすごくバズっちゃったんです。私の歌を聴いてくれる人が増えたのは嬉しかった。
probably gonna try for Violet. Good luck. I recommend using the targeted banner. Use the targeted banner. Do it. If you get a 5-star, then it's guaranteed.
ある日、
Okay, yeah.
アンチコメントを連投する人が出てきたんです。
Can we really just appreciate the work this person put into this video?
何を投稿してもひどいことを言われてしまって、嫌がらせもすごかった。特に男の人から
Oh, fuck.
学校を特定したみたいなコメントも届いて、それが本当に怖くて。
Oh god, cause like this sucks, but to some extent you can try to tune it out or whatever. This oh
行けなくなっちゃって、投稿をやめてもアンチの人ずっと粘着してきましたし。
I can just win the 50-50. Yeah, you could try. Unfortunate. Not open yet, but have Violet. Violet. Ah, nice.
だから
we don't have to talk about that part. So her hopes and desires were stolen by online harassment. Could it be that the girl I saw that day was Manaka? Yeah.
おばあちゃんに心配かけたくなくてアンチのことは言ってなかったんですけど
Because I was pulling for Futaba, Turbo, and her weapon. Nice. Oh, that's why. Not nice. So that's why you aren't able to get Violet's weapon. Were you able to get the rebate thing for the Turbo weapon stuff? I assume you did.
結局こんなことになっちゃって
Yes, that's good.
迷惑かけちゃったな
It's a shame they don't have a tracker for that.
すみませんこんな話聞かせてしまってあなたとは初対面だったのに
It's fine. Honestly, I feel like it's good to just get your thoughts out there rather than let it bottle up. I am guilty of letting stuff bottle up to a point where it is... how I express it is not the best way to express it. Thank you for telling me.
ありがとうございます
Turbo rebate I got. Also, first pull got turbo. Oh, nice.
おばあちゃんには秘密にしておいていただけると嬉しいですきっともっと迷惑かけるから
Man, you're gonna make it keep it a secret from your grandma? Fuck, she's so worried about you though.
私も頑張りたいと思っても何かしようとすると
6 out of 110 on target.
全部
Nice.
怖くて
I remember I got really lucky on targeted banner when Summer Mota got reran. I had her A1 already, and then I ended up getting her A3 through like 20 to 30 pulls total on the targeted banner, so that was really good.
本当は
I hope they...
また歌いたいけど
God damn, it's sad. I hope they add a targeted banner to the weapon stuff, because they're clearly not going to up the rates. Or add soft pity, so I'd like that, at least.
情けないな私
And she's back.
待たせて悪かったね自販機がなかなか見つからなくて
Now maybe this could be explained away by like, oh, she's old, so she might be hard of hearing, but I feel like she was close enough to overhear that conversation.
ありが
To
と
some
う
extent.
おばあちゃん
Have you tried the new Genshin patch? I have on my own time in terms of just exploration stuff. I haven't done anything story quest related or tried Linnea? Linnea? I don't know how it's pronounced. I'll just say Linnea until I'm proven otherwise. So, yeah. I have not. Because I was trying to get Cherish weapon, but 2 pulls got Ryuji weapon instead. I do like that you can at least pick the weapons you get if you lost. That's nice. I do appreciate that. If I could do that for like a lot of other gacha games, oh boy. Oh man. That'd be fun. That would be fun. Or if like you could do that for character bearers. Oh my god, imagine. You could just, oh my god, that sounds great. Did you get any soda?
好きなの選びな
Yay,
そろ
soda!
そろ帰
Root
ろう
beer!
かあんたも今日は付き合ってくれてありがとうね
You're welcome.
久々におば
I
あちゃ
feel
ん
like
の
the scene
サッ
took a
ク
lot
スが聞けて
longer.
嬉しかったです
It's just because I talked a lot.
本当にありがとうございます
I assume it will happen, but I do hope that she tells her grandma at some point. because it's... Now that I think about it, Chizuko mentioned wanting to perform at the jazz club. Then you two should duet. Night Abyss.
それって
I need to play it. I want to play that new patch.
おばあちゃんとおじいちゃんと行った
I want to do it when I have time to sink into it. Yeah, Kichijoji.
まだ出演者を募集してるみたいだったから。
He likes to frequent that place.
マナカと立てたらって。でもマナカは外に出るのが嫌って言ってただろ。ばあちゃん無理はさせたくないんだよ。
Don't worry, you won't be alone.
おばあちゃんと一緒に私やってみたい。わからない。もしかしたら全然できないかもしれない。歌うのまだ怖いし。
I'm assuming the person who doxed her is someone whose heart we can change. That's my assumption. Was thinking about A1 Cherish, A6 Kasumi, or A1 Turbo, but I'm saving for either Akechi or her. Yeah, hold on. No, let me just... Oh, let me finish this first. I want to say who I'm planning to pull on.
おばあちゃんが演奏してくれて嬉しかった。もっと聴きたいと思った。なのに私は塞ぎ込んでばかりで、こんなのやめたい。
マナカ。マナカがここまで言うなら、ばあちゃんだってやらないわけにはいかないね。でも今の演奏じゃマナカの歌声を邪魔しちまうよ。
Maybe this will lighten the mood a bit. Time to lose the booze.
今日で酒はやめて練習さ。今度は練習に付き合っとくれ。
Yeah, I parted ways with Chizuko and Manaka. Hey, there's still more! Good, okay. Oh yeah, that's Cherish, right. Let's pull up what I've got right now. Let's see, I got Super level 43. A3 Summer Closer, and her Mindscapes are maxed as of right now until they expand it further. I got an A6 on for the... I don't know how this happened, but it happened. A1 Queen, A0 Howler with her weapon. All the 5 stars that I pulled for that are like the unique premium 5 stars, I have their weapon. Just so you know. A1 Tomoka with her weapon. A2 Justine and Caroline. I intended to get A1 and then I got A2 really early, like the subsequent 10 pull, because I just did it for shits and giggles and then it happened. The A1 was the one I wanted the most, so I could use skill 3 without having to actually use it as an action. A4 Yao Ling. A0 Joker. That one I got really early.
これからは私も前線で戦えるわ。
Tempest
改
Wind
めて。よし。
Turbo Azir
もしかして怪我し
Marianne
ちゃった？
after who knows how long on the not on the standard banner but from the extra rewards on the targeted banner. Also, I do have A1 Howler in her weapon. Nice. I remember, oh my god, I remember like thinking, yeah, I'll probably skip Howler, doesn't seem like my kind of character. Then I unlocked her synergy and did the Akihabara mystery map stuff. I was like, fuck, I actually really liked her. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. It helped that I got a lot of earlies, and I think I forget if I won the 50-50 for her weapon banner, or if I lost and then got her weapon really early afterwards. It was one of the two.
あんまりこき使うな。
埋めたコンディション。見た。なき。
俺に
おまつき。私の信念。
困ったこと。
But I'm trying A6 Howler and 4-6 weapon after the 6-month jail because I'm a Howler fanboy. Yeah, Howler's great. One thing I will say is, I am pretty bad with synergies.
後先考えず。
Like,
だいぶお。
君もそろあなたたまには。
this is my highest one, rank 17.
あなた様1000人。
The main problem,
たまには
well, one is just I don't
両
物好きだ
do
ね。
it
そ
when I
ろそろ
should.
診察の時
The other thing is that I don't want to do the harem route at all. So when it comes to deciding on like who the soulmate for me would be in this game, it's fucking hard to do when they keep releasing new synergies. It's hard to lock in. Finish installing everything now. I have another 18 gigs. Oh shit. But have Howler synergy max 20 rank. Nice. Yeah, I'm like holding off because I know rank 15 is the point that you make the decision. So I'm kind of like, oh man, because they keep releasing characters that you just end up liking a lot, and it's hard to decide. At least for me. So let's see. Hello, can I bend your ear for a sec? I was thinking of going to the jazz club with Monica. Are you interested in joining us? I'm free. Thank you. We'll see you there. And I did romance Howler, but I'm not doing a fucking harem route. Fuck that. Exactly. I did. Okay, I did in the Valentine stuff. I still picked like one person, but I did see what the harem stuff looked like out of curiosity. It was really sad for the most part when it came to like Runa, Miyu. But it was really funny when it came to Yui just texting you intermittently through it. That part was funny. But like overall, like it's like, yeah, you fucking deserve it. Get your ass beat. Yeah, I'm not gonna do a harem thing. I refuse. That is one thing I never do in Persona games ever. So this is the tough part about this game, where it's just like, who? Because they're gonna keep adding more characters and shit. And it's like, fuck. Nice to see you too.
マナカも調子がいいんだ。最近は家でも歌ってるくらいでね。
Nice.
おばあちゃんってば調子がいいのはおばあちゃんもでしょ。
Is it pronounced harem or harem? Because I feel like in Japanese they say harem, but I don't know. That's why I'm loyal to one person in each Persona game. Same. Respect. I'm looking forward to Persona 4 Revival. I still think it should have been called Replay because it would have fit with this TV aesthetic so well. But I'm looking forward to that game. I'll probably just go with who I went for originally when I played Persona 4 Golden, which was Chie. I hope they don't rewrite a lot, because... Oh, that good. But because I feel like Persona 4 is the best game when it comes to acknowledging who you're in a relationship with. Because in Persona 5, it seems to be kept a secret. Persona 3 Reload, I still need to beat, so I'll wait and see on that part. But like Persona 5, like there are very few moments where it's kind of acknowledged who you have a relationship with. Maybe Persona 4 Remake at Summer Game Fest. Yeah, could be. I can see that.
でこのペースなら応募もできるだろうと思って様子見に来たってわけさ。
I'm assuming they're gonna do the same thing voice actor wise, where the old voice actors will just play as a different character, and then new voice actors to voice the main cast. I wonder if those people auditioned for the open mic.
なるほどね。一組あたり出番は5分くらいかい。
Are you able to do stand-up at the jazz club? Just like, so I was walking my dog one day, and you wouldn't believe what happened.
そんなに長い時間でもないし、客も熱中してるってわけじゃなさそうだ。
Maybe I'll pick either Marie or Yukiko again. I did do Yukiko on a New Game Plus run. Yeah, I'll probably do GA though. Unless I end up not liking the voice at all. That's really about it, but I think the voice will be fun. I think voice direction-wise, Persona's never really had a bad voice in the game. I feel like they fit the characters. I almost picked Tomoko at launch day, but saw Runa at China release.
これならマナカでも大丈夫かい？
緊張するし、怖くないって言ったら嘘だけど、大丈夫だと思う。
Yes, you'll be okay.
そうかいそうかい。でも無理だったらちゃんと言うんだよ。
I might hop off at 11:30 and go to Burger King, maybe, just so I can get the Whopper Wednesday deal. Just in case, just so you guys know. So that's like what, 17 minutes? Yeah, old VA Yukiko not in game is ass. I think they'll like, I feel like Persona 3 Reload, they did a good job in picking different voice actors that still fit the character overall. So I think one thing is like, oh man, I love Johnny Young Bosch as Yu Narukami. So like that is like, I want to miss like the, you know, just the way he said persona. It's like, and also as Adachi too. But it's kind of funny that he got to voice two characters. Will they do the same thing where the VA for you does? Like I don't know. I feel like Johnny Young Bosch, of the voice actors, would probably still be down to voice him still. I think. I have no basis for it, but. No Spider-Man is Yosuke, yeah. Instead he's being Spider-Man. No Sasuke, no Spider-Man, no Persona 3 Pro Tag, no, these were still so many characters. No Luke and Ash from Tales of the Abyss, no Dainsleif from Genshin Impact, no Ben 10 from Alien Force, or just like any older version of him that isn't the kid. Come on, I got another one up my sleeve. No Matt Miller from Saints Row. Okay. Okay, I think that's all I've got in my brain right now in terms of roles that he did that I remember off the top of my head. So yes, open mic night.
あんたは店員さんかい？
はい。いやー、新しい方が参加してくれるのが嬉しくて、つい声をかけてしまいましたよ。
There's something funny about his animation now. He just keeps doing that.
募集はしてるんですが、いつも同じ出演者ばかりになってましてね。もしよければこの後少しステージに立ってみませんか？いきなり本番は緊張するでしょう。
それは嬉しい提案だけどね。今から急にっていうのはさすがにちょっと。真中、どうだい？
I didn't know Yuri was Matt Miller in Saints Row 3 and 4. What the fuck? Yeah. Yeah, he was. Guy's got a whole... Like, he has such a portfolio when it comes to voice acting. He also voiced, I just remembered, Sun Tse in, Dynasty Warriors from, like... Was it 4 or 5 till 8? And I think he was also Zhang He. The guy, if you've played Dynasty Warriors, the guy with the claws that was very flamboyant. That was so underground for me for years. I liked Matt Miller. I liked him. I do think Saints Row 2 is still the best Saints Row of the franchise. Will she see us? It is on the spot.
どなたでも気軽に演奏してもらいたいんです。なので、ぜひ。
なら
Yes.
歌ってみたいって店員さんの言う通り、いきなりよりいいかもです。
ならよかった。ちょうどこの後出演者の準備で時間があるんです。演奏は
孫の歌に合わせて私がサックスをやるよ。そっちは見学さね。
Found out he voiced... Oh, right. I forgot about that. Fuck, yeah. You did good in that. Now that one was underground for different reasons. Yeah, I completely forgot about that. Yeah, Shogo Gucci. God damn. You can hear the Yuri Lowenthal in the voice. I do remember... Oh, God. It's just been so long since I played Saints Row in general. Saints Row 2 in particular, because they don't have a damn PC patch for the game. So, yeah. I would love to replay it whenever they actually did patch it. I'd probably just play it on my own time with, like, one of my brothers, but... Oh, man. If they ever did patch it, very unlikely considering Volition's dead now. After that Saints Row reboot, which was... about as far as you could get into millennial humor in the worst way possible.
かしこまりました。それではあちらへどうぞ。
That's the thing I enjoy about, like, voice acting in general, is just, like, seeing what their portfolio is. That reboot was a dumpster fire. Oh, yeah. Fucking horrible. I feel sad for the voice actors that participated in that. Like, Max Middleman was one of the protagonists in the game. For everyone, yeah. Oh, man. The game didn't do, like, anything different in a good way. It felt very... It looked very... I never played it. It looked very similar to, the original, like, just Saints Row 3. The vibrant tones of Chizuko's sax and Monika's singing form a harmony. Well, I don't hear any singing, so I don't know about harmony. I never bought it because it looked awful. Yeah, there was nothing that was like, yeah, I'm gonna play that game. The only good part of that game was the character creation in terms of how much you could do with it. Like, you can make Shaggy in the game if you wanted to. But if the game itself isn't fun, then, you know, they're still a little stiff, but they sound great. It's just the sax. Woo! Also, originally, Pierce was supposed to be in the reboot, but they got rid of him. Yeah, I heard a lot of things of what they originally were supposed to do. Pierce was such a good character. They had such a good cast there. You guys were amazing. Oh my god. I should try singing. Yes.
上手だねあんたは。いい気分だよ。でもやっぱりまだまださ。本番までにもっと練習しておかないとね。
What was one of the lines in the game? Gotta find a way to pay off those student loans.
この前よりずっと上手だったよ。
Yeah.
指も震えてなかったし。
Nothing says being a gangster like paying off those student loans, man. Wow.
いや、可愛い孫と一緒にステージに立つっていうのに叫びたりじゃ閉まらないだろ。まだかこそしっかり歌えててよかったね。一時期は全然歌わなくなって心配だったけど、今日はすごく楽しそうで、ばあちゃんも嬉しかったよ。歌ってくれてありがとうね、マナカ。
おばあちゃんが隣にいてくれたからだよ。演奏してくれてありがとう。
Wait a minute.
なんだい？
Yeah, stay away.
さっ
If
き
you're...
ステージで歌ってたお前アンジュだよ
Oh, fuck.
な。やっぱりお前の声俺が間違えるわけない。
Oh, God. The music makes me think he's one of those assholes. Or maybe could be the guy who,
動画がねえから死んだと思ってたけど、まだこんな下手くそな歌ってたんだな。俺手紙に書いただろ。お前なんて才能ねえからさっさとやめちまえって。
the ability to go beyond just like posting all in comments to sending letters to just going up to their person when they're just, you know, chill. Oh my god.
俺の指導も全然聞かなかったくせに何が天使の歌声だよ。
Are we go- am I intervening in this? Please? Oh!
死んだだの下手くそだの、うちの大切な孫に何言ってくれとんだい。
It's not even worth punching. He's so worth punching, but whatever.
暴力ババアにかばわれてよかったな。お前なんか本当は大したことない歌い手のくせに。
Glass houses, man. Come on. Jesus.
そうやって泣いてればなんとかなると と思ってんだろ。
Shut your mouth now!
私は歌うのやめないです。おばあちゃんと一緒に
Come on.
頑張るって決めて。だから
そうだよ。あんたが誰か知らないけどね。あんたにこの子の何がわかるってんだい。泣くほど苦しくても歌いたいって思ってるのに、その邪魔は絶対にさせないよ。
ふざけんじゃねえぞ。お前はいつか俺のアドバイスが正しかったって言うんだからな。
Shut the fuck up. You have a scarf on pretending you're MJF. Fuck off. You're no MJF.
マナカ気を失っただけみたいだ。相当怖かったんだろうね。悪かったね。付き合ってもらったのにあんな変なやつに絡まれちまって。
It's better that I came along.
しかしなんだってあんなやつが急に。
Could that have been the hater Monica was talking about? What's his name? What's his name?
たく
I need to head to
自分が
Mementos for a
情けなくな
second.
るよ。
It'll only take a second.
マナカのこと全然知らないじゃないか。孫が何に苦しんでるのかも知らないで。
Yeah, she was. I'm glad you found out, though. And I didn't have to keep a secret. Maybe the Saints Row 2 patch could have a chance, but it's slim, very slim. Very, very slim. I think I remember hearing rumblings about people trying to bring back Saints Row. I don't know how true it is. But I remember, like, around the time when the reboot was being worked on, there was this one guy who was part of Volition working, like, really hard on making the PC patch, but he tragically just passed away, right? So, even though Volition kind of said, like, oh, we're gonna carry that torch for him, I think they said something along those lines. I could be wrong. I believe they said that they were gonna carry that torch and make it happen, but they never ended up doing it, and it's just... One, I would like to see the patch happen so that I can actually play Saints Row 2 at, like, the way it should be played. And two, it'd just be really nice for, like, what that guy did to amount, like, to mean something in terms of getting that accomplished in the end, not leave it undone. At least, like, that's... I don't know if it'll happen or not, but it'd be cool. It'd be great if it happened. Because I feel like, oh my god, I feel like doing a PC patch for Saints Row 2, or instead doing a remaster of Saints Row 2, how they did it for Saints Row the 3rd, that would have been the perfect springboard for reigniting interest in Saints Row. Because I'm pretty damn sure just about everyone loves Saints Row 2 when it comes to fans of the Saints Row franchise and think that's their favorite one. There's a lot of people. Maybe Saints Row 2 remake, not reboot or remake. Yeah, remake or remake or remaster. Something that, like, brings back that kind of original grit to it, and an actual Saints Row 1 remake. Yeah, that'd be good too.
両親を亡くしたこの子はちゃんと守ってあげたかったのに。
You're the best grandpa ever.
最高。
Yeah, you're way better than my grandma.
嬉しいこと言ってくれるね、あんたは。
But she, like, I don't know.
その言葉、裏切らないようにもっと頑張らないとね。とにかく今日は帰ることにするよ。出演についてはまた今度相談させとくれ。
I never played Saints Row 1, but I have seen all the cutscenes. What's the guy's name? The man harassing Monaka. Maybe I could change his heart for mementos before he does something worse? Yes! What's his name, though? I don't get it. Sorry for the sudden message. This is Monica. I just got home. Sorry I passed out before I could say thank you. Don't worry about it. Thank you. That guy at the jazz club, he was the one I told you about before. The guy who was harassing me for so long. Sorry you got mixed up in it. I wonder if she knows his name. Do you know his name? I think it was called Grilled Udon Dude. Oh, sorry, did you mean his real name? Do you know it? It's Shinta Saito. I used to use a fan mail service, and his name and address were on his letters. He sent so many that I remembered his name whether I wanted to or not. That sounds terrible. Yeah, it was. Oh, sorry. Grandma said wants to talk to me. Also remember Kevin in the reboot, aka the dumbass shirtless guy, and a cook. Who wore like the kind of like dead mouse kind of mask? I think so, yeah. The himbo, I guess. I'm really sorry about today. I'll talk to you later. So the guy targeting Monica is Shinta Saito. Let's see if he's in Mementos. Yes. Yes. We are going to murder you. There is no mercy for you, fucker. The target should be in this area. Stay alert. Party. I want to make sure he suffers. And this is the way to do it. Actually, I feel like I'd be just fine with or without that, but... Is it okay to send front code? You can if you want. Sure. I can sense Saito's shadow from here. Are you ready for a fight? Let's go. Let me whisper it if you unlock it.
見つけたぞ。あれが斉藤慎太だな。
大してうまくもねえクソガキが何が大事な歌声だ。
Okay.
あんなガキより俺様の方が何倍もうまい。なのにどいつもこいつも聞く才能がね
ただの嫉妬じゃん。ネットだからって何言ってもいいって思ってるタイプ？
目の上のタンクを全部消してやった方が早いんだよ。ミュージシャンとして成功するためには強い心も必要だからな。どっちにしろあの程度の文句でやめちまうなら。
Have you been putting yourself out there? Hmm?
俺様はそれを教えてやっただけだ。
Here's my code. Got it. You think you're thick-skinned? Oh my god. Whoever did the voice for this. Good job.
聞かせてやるよ。俺様の疑いでやっちまいな。
来るぞ。構えろワンダ。
You're gonna get a joke.
油断しないように。制裁の時間だ。
Oh god, I wonder. Okay. They're gonna do a 1-year anniversary character for Global. I know that. I'm
行くぞジュスティーヌ。
I hope it's Meryl Bay.
これこそ会心の一撃。
Die. Wait, are you mean to bless? I don't think you are. Yeah, we're
アク
good.
サを沈めよう。フラッシュム
Here.
だ。逃がしてあげない。海風に乗せてみんなに届け。サンキュー。
You say that my mind is too fast for our eyes. Man, where's that angelic voice?
みんな怪我はないよね。
You
お
died.
疲れ様。
You got 100,000+ damage. You flipped. Da-da-da-da. Bum, 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 bum.
分かってた。俺なんかじゃあの子の歌にはかなわないってことくらい。
I don't feel bad for this guy. He pushed her to the point where she tried to kill herself. Fuck you. Right? Like, cause oh my god. Like you
最初は純粋にファンだったんだ。俺も同じ曲が好きで歌ってて。
Granted, it's probably warped by mementos and whatever, but still.
好きな曲が似てるみたいだったからいつか一緒に歌えないかとか思ってたのにあの子は手が届かない高みに行っちまってそれが悔しくて俺だけが執着してるみたいで
Well, I can say she's never gonna sing with you ever again because that made it okay to bully her.
あの子に俺を見てもらいたいってそんな欲望が暴走して
Hmm.
ただ褒
What
める
god
だけ
is at the bottom of mementos?
気にしてもらえると思って
That's some that's some like elementary school logic. Yeah, Redditor in a nutshell. Am I the asshole? You're the asshole.
価値悪い。
でもそれ
Yeah,
は
Sam, what's up? Closer.
間違ってたんだなお前たちのおかげで俺分かったよ
お前のせいで苦しんだのはあの子だけじゃない。彼女の家族だって苦しんだんだ。お前はそのことをくれぐれも忘れるな。
アンチなんてバカなことしちまったな
There is an irony because there is. I hate the new voice for the male pro attack in Hawkeye Star Rail, and I have voiced my thoughts on that. Now, I never like messaged the guy directly or anything like that. I don't have anything against him personally. I just think his voice performance sucks, especially compared to the original voice. And I've seen aspects where he can actually do a similar voice to the original voice and actually do good, but he just, I don't know if it's the voice direction or what, but it's just garbage. So like in that regard, I'm just like, huh, wait, I've done this before. Not to this extent, of course, where like I directly harassed anyone, but I have made my thoughts apparent. And I do legitimately think that this voice is not good. Seems like Shinta Saito had a change of heart. I should go talk to Chizuko and Manaka. Alright, let's us see. Hold on. I'm just gonna do this. Oh. There we are. Sand. I do think I need to cool it on my criticisms of the voice, even though it is legitimately just how I feel about it. Wait. God. How did they fuck up the Kayla's voice so badly? It's not even like 80% there. It's like 50 on a good day. Man. Chizuko! Oh, didn't expect to run to you here, Bubkun. We just went to a movie to take our minds off things. Now we're heading home. Actually, are you free later? I'd like you to come see me and Manaka perform. Would you like to spend time with Chizuko? I have plans. I see. Well, let me know when you have some time. Manaka and I decided that you have to be there for our first gig. Just want to see you, Jason. Bub-san, thanks again for before. Spend time with Chizuko. Boom, boom, boom.
マナカ、本当に大丈夫かい？無理にとは言わないよ。
大丈夫。またあんなこと言われたらと思うと怖いけど。おばあちゃんが一緒だから。
ああ、任せときな。もしまたあいつが出てきたら。 ばあちゃんがケチョンケチョンにしてやるさ。
Don't worry, if he does show up, we'll just
それに
apologize.
彼も見ててくれてる。ファンの方が多いんだ。
Thank you.
何も心配ないよ。
I'm sure it'll go great.
ありがとうございます。私まだ歌うのは怖いけど。 でもおばあちゃんやあなたが私の歌で喜んでくれたのを
It would have been nice if they had
たくない。
some singing, actually, because it was just the
お
saxophone.
父さんとお母さんもそうだった。だから私歌うのが好きだったの。
マナカ、
アンチに負けてたままじゃ私を認めてくれた人まで 否定することになっちゃうからその方がよっぽど怖いんですだから私歌ってきますおばあちゃんと一緒に
ああ、よし行くよマナカ
Do you use
特等席で聞いとってくれ
Lufel planner at all, Jace? I'd recommend it if you want to, like, plan out your polls for, the future. Yeah. Yes. Okay. Yeah, I'd recommend it. Oh my god, is it? No. I just started it. Yeah, Lufel planner's quite good. I got on... I got onto it. I'm saying it like I'm fucking doing drugs or some shit. Yeah, I got hooked on that stuff 3 weeks ago. It was during the... No, it was the patch before the Violet patch, I think. I know you'll be great. Will there be actual singing this time? Nope. That's a shame. Oh, bravo! Fortissimo! C'est magnifique.
思ったより緊張したね。
It's a shame this game doesn't have a dub. That was incredible.
ありがとうね。目の前にお前さんがいたからなんとか踏ん張れたよ。
私もあなたの顔よく見えました。おかげで歌い切れて。
Time to apologize.
あんたはこの間のうちの孫に何かしようって言うんなら私が相手になるよ。
いや、違うんです。ただ一言謝りたくて。俺勝手に嫉妬してネットにひどいことを書き込んで、それは間違ってたって気づいて、今日は謝ろうと思って来たんですけど、今の歌を聴いてより心を動かされたっていうか、こんなに素敵な歌をちゃんと聴いてなかったんだと思ったら恥ずかしくて、不快な思いをさせてすみませんでした。アンジュの活動、これからも応援してます。
なんだい、急に人が変わったみたいに。
Yeah, that's weird.
マナカ、大丈夫かい？
うん、私は平気だけど、あの人どうしたんだろう。
Maybe he had a change of heart. The power of music. Yeah, sure. I mean, yeah.
そういうことにしといてやろうかね。でもそれを言うなら、あんたの力も相当だよ。あんたのおかげで私もマナカも変われたんだ。あんたと出会わなければ私は先に溺れたままで。
Yeah, I don't think you want to put your liver through that.
マナカとも向き合えず、こんな風に一緒に演奏することもなかっただろうからね。ありがとう。
私からも本当にありがとうございました。あなたのおかげでまた歌いたいって思えたんです。
Oh, my bad.
あなたのおかげでまた歌いたいって思えたんで
Excuse
す。
me?
おばあちゃんも元気になったし。
I'm glad I could help.
本当だよ。このまま私らのプロデューサーにでもなってほしいくらいさね。ところで、ここ演奏する人が減ってるって言ってただろ。マナカさえ良ければ、またばあちゃんと一緒にステージに立ってくれないかい？もっと演奏したい。マナカの歌を聴きたいって思ったんだけど、どうだい？
At some point, I would like to pull for chord whenever she gets a rerun.
もちろん
I don't know when, but
私もね、
just
お
whenever
ばあ
that
ちゃんの
happens.
サックスもっともっと聴いてたいから。歌うのだって前みたいには難しいかもしれないけど、頑張ってみたいから。
I'll be in the front row.
じゃ
I
あ
need to be pursued.
店長に相談しておかないとね。
I got till... I want to do it before the P3R patch for P5X, which means I got approximately 2 patches.
そうだ。次はあんたも一緒に出たら。
And I'm on the last day, so I can easily do it. It's
頑張
just,
るくらいならできるだろう。
sure, yeah. Should be easy enough. Or not. But how am I gonna be on the front row?
悪かったね。外に出てきてもらっちまって。
Did you want to tell me something?
改めてあんたにお礼を言いたかったのさ。真中のばあちゃんじゃなくて、一人の人間として。
Are you doing the answer as well? I did get the DLC on sale, so I can very well do it. Definitely on the list of things to do. Man, ever since the Epstein stuff, the word list has taken on a new meaning. God damn it. But yeah, I can I would like to do that as well. I don't know when I'll do it. The most I can say is I for sure going to do it before the P3R patch comes out. That's the main thing. Beyond that, yeah, I don't know when. I don't have a time frame because I'm just like I was like, oh, I'll play this game, or I gotta do this gotcha stuff, or I want to do this, you know. Even. A vibrant, clear tone filled air. It's nothing like the first time I heard her play.
改めてあんたに聞いてもらいたかった。あんたのおかげでもっとこいつを奏でてたいってそう思えるようになったからね。今までは真中のことだけが気がかりだった。どうせ私はもう長くないからね。私が死んだら真中はどうなるのかが心配で。
Just make the most of the time you have with her now.
そのくせ自分から真中に関わろうとはしないで酒に逃げて寿命を縮めてさ。
One thing I would like from
バ
this...
カみたいだろ。
I'll let it finish. Sorry. One thing I'd like from this game that I don't think this game has is just like... For every new Phantom Idol that releases, it'd be kind of cool to have like a, It doesn't have to be long or anything, but just a brief tidbit of how the Phantom Idol became a Phantom Thief within that, within that continuity of theirs or whatever world they were from. I think that would be cool to see. Like, one, you could imagine quite a few of them in terms of how they would come to be. Like, Moko, it could be that, you know, the Subway Slammer actually did shove Motoha and Moko wasn't able to block in time. And then that could have been it, right? But, like, the ones that maybe you don't know. Like, just like a little tidbit. It would have been cool to see.
でもあんたが背中を押してくれたから
That's one thing I'd like to
私は
see.
すっかり欲深くなっちまったよ。私の演奏で真中が元気になってくれたようにまだ見ぬ他の誰かを元気づけたいと思ってる。
He'll be a headliner soon.
気が早すぎないかい？まあ悪くないね。おっとそうだ。あんたにこれを渡しとこうと思ったんだった。
What's this?
サックスのリードだよ。サックスを吹くのに使うギターでいうところのピックみたいなもんって言えばいいかね。
Okay.
何か困ったり辛くなったりしたら そのリードを持って私のところに来な。
Let me just say, the writers for the Subway Slammer, thank God they gone. I found the Subway Slammer hilarious. I'll put it like that. It's just like, it just seems so like it's like obviously they've showed the like most fucked up versions where like the guy pushes a baby and like her mom off the stair down the stairs and then like the baby dies. Like that's one example, but it's just like it's just funny. Like what the fuck? Because it's a sharp contrast between him and Kamoshida, who is quite literally just scum of the earth individual, right? At least there are memes, yeah. Like Kamoshida, I never felt more motivated to like take down a guy in a game in my life than him. That game did really well in like incensing you to want to just fuck this guy. So that was great. But yeah, that Miyazawa, I actually kind of liked Miyazawa, if I'm being honest. Like, he did fucked up stuff with like you know, shutting down businesses and everything. I'm not gonna deny that, but compared to stuff other palace rulers have done, he's not like he's about on the same level on oh my god, the Subway Slammer, Kyuichi? Yep. He's a cousin. He's like a cousin twice removed. But Miyazawa, I find really entertaining. Just like the way he talks, like, Ohayo, Aji Faito, Miyazawa desu. And that's that one thing, like the katana tongue.
ばあちゃん、サックスの吹き方教えてやるから。
Chapter 3 was definitely like the one that made me feel like, oh, I fucking hate this guy. Like, legitimately. Kamoshida? I don't know. I don't really care if he lived. Yeah, I was fine with him living in the sense that he has to atone for his crimes. Because death, generally speaking, can be an easy way out for that. Now, I would say if he were to die, did he deserve it? Yeah, I think so. But you know, like it's like we got the mission achieved with changing his heart. Like that's like mission accomplished. And then it's just within this game's setting, right? You know that if you change their heart, that's like the best outcome, generally speaking.
そうしたら嫌なことなんて全部吹き飛んじまう。
Now, it depends on what happens with
音楽に乗せて
whatever God is dwelling within mementos. I'm pretty sure we're gonna fight God at the end. It's usually how it goes. Also shoot Joker in the head. That's another thing we have to do from the prologue. Why does everyone want to shoot him in the head? God damn. Alright, that's it. What time is it? 12 a.m. I spent way more time on this than I thought I would. Granted, I spent a lot of time talking. My original plan was to do this and to do something else. Yeah, I do... I do admit... Okay. Yeah. It's like... I did feel bad for him, too. I think what he did was horrible. I hated what he did. I hated him. But... the fact that we tried so fucking hard to keep him alive, to save his life and make him turn his life around, to at least atone for his crimes, for him to die at the hands, indirectly, to the mastermind, who had, like, blue outfit. It's like, fuck. I assume he's dead. I don't know if he's dead because they haven't done a follow-up yet. I assume it won't be until chapter 4, where we'll get like a news headline on what happened, whether he got injured or he died. It kind of seems like he died. It was just like, it was sad. And then like he was a well-meaning individual in terms of like what he wanted to do within film and everything, and he just got fucked over by his fucking ex-girlfriend / ex-fiance, whatever you want to call it, who just slept with the director because she wanted more roles, and then the director who acted as a quote-unquote mentor to him, and also fucked him over by taking his ideas and pinning that into a hobo. Granted, it was a hobo that he fucked over during his time, but yeah. He became a hobo because of Akashi, so there's like a poetic justice there. But it's just like knowing that he was right there in terms of, you know, that, and then like, oh, I wanted to live as his last line. Goddamn. That looks like a Yakuza character. That's a game series I need to play at some point. Or I'd like to play at some point. I played a bit of Zero, but not much beyond that. Oh, man. Yeah, I don't... Oh, God. Poor guy. Poor guy. I think he was the one who definitely for sure caused people to die. And he ruins who knows how many lives. And the personal aspect with Katayama as well. I felt so bad for Katayama, man. God damn. And those maybe I don't know if it's worse than him, but on par with him, those two fucking schoolgirls who kept trying to post videos like, I'm gonna make a flamethrower with this hairspray and lighter, it's gonna be so cool. Yeah. They suck. I think they got suspended or something, I forget. Deservedly so. Deservedly so. Goddamn. Oh yeah, anyway, poll-wise, I'm probably gonna skip Akechi, because I'm holding out for what I assume will be a different version of Akechi at some point. Also, those girls trying to jackass. No, not even jackass. Because jackass, generally speaking, what they do in terms of jackass, they usually do it with them, like, to themselves, or if they do it in public, they make themselves the butt of the joke, right? So they position themselves in a way that you don't think badly of the bystanders watching this, right? It's just like, oh, this is stupid. Like, like, the fucking, the midget fight in Jackass 3D, where it was like Wee Man in a bar with like his girl, and like all the ambulance show up and police. Or make it a TikTok. Yeah, making it a TikTok. That tracks more for what it is. Jackass, TikTok, YouTube pranksters. Like, but the midget thing made it like the people watching was like, what the fuck just happened, right? It didn't paint them in a bad light at all. It was just like, it's like, I wonder what they thought of this. Is what you kind of want to know when you watch it. It's like, because that is being a witness to that. Oh man. Anyway, this took longer than I thought it would. It's mainly because I talked a lot, which is fine. I don't mind that, right? So I'm gonna hop off here. In terms of P5X, I don't think I'll be doing anything P5X related until the next patch, where it'll be, I assume, Persona 5 Royal Laboratory Arc Part 2. That's kind of when I'm gonna do that. Also, his girlfriend was a piece of shit. Oh, Akashi? Yeah. Fucking cheating son of a... No, just a cheating piece of shit. What the fuck, man? The one thing though, that cameraman who was with Akashi, I swear to God, he was probably a bro, and he should have just stuck with his bro. I think he would have, you know, been able to do his own thing if he stuck with the cameraman. Because that cameraman, during those flashbacks, I didn't see anything. He was kind of just like, he was there for, I don't know. I feel like they could have done something together. I feel like that was the good, like, the good ending for him. Like, what he could have done to not become, like, the asshole he became. The counselor, or whatever you want to call him, right? So, that would have been nice, I think. But, shame. I wonder where that cameraman is now. God. I'm glad that, Katayama's okay, but goddamn. Cause, yeah, Akashi dying, or getting stabbed. I don't know if he's dead, but him getting stabbed is, goddamn it. Fuck, man. They did really good with Chapter 3. I really liked it. The main thing is just, like, knowing going into Chapter 4 is, like, that I'm gonna have to wait a month in between each phase is gonna be like, fuck. I don't know if I want to do that. But at the very least, there will be a bunch of the P3R stuff in between. So that'll be fun. Alright, anyway, that is it. I am going to hop off now. Because, yeah, that took longer than I thought it would. So, yeah. Next time I'll probably play some other game. Maybe do it Night Abyss if I have time. Bye. Yep. Thanks for stopping by, Jace. And take care. Anyway, see ya. I'll play some.